My goodness, just look at this motorbike. It's even electric motorbike. I mean, that dude would be like, it's been 10 seconds and I find ya. Hello and good night. It is 12:01 a.m. and it's Thursday, January the 11th. Well, good news, no more rain. At some point throughout the evening, it had been snowing. It has been very, very windy the last 2 days. And yesterday was a roller coaster of a weather where for a 20-minute portion of the evening, it had snowed. I'm gonna make myself a tea though. Like, it is well after midnight and I'd be crazy to make myself a tea at this hour, but I'm going to anyway. Like, there's always a point where you say, why shouldn't I? And there, I just made it. So it has been a very busy end to yesterday after I have got the vlog posted. And I did a drama film. I titled it Door Conversation 4. If you check out my gaming channel and if you see the video and if you watch it, then you will find this one even more funny than the other 3 Door Conversation videos I have put out there. It is well into the next day now, 1:36 p.m. Well, good news, no rain, but still it is gray and depressing and gloomy as they still put this wood together. Yeah, so here it goes on after a 2-day break. Yeah, so this is... Yes. Now it's at the stage that they put this wood up the walls. But if you remember the old building that stood up here like 3 or 4 years ago, there was a garden on the left. But the mission is to make it a much more modernized house, especially with a more detailed loft plan. A bit like this building here, the one with the black roof, which was on construction 6 years ago. And even from this point, whoa, man, that was heavy. Yeah, especially this building right here. 3 years ago, the old building of this one got demolished, and then 2 years ago, this building was almost at the stage of it being completed. It's hard to comprehend it, but it is easy to imagine that 2024 is going to be a wild year in this house for us. Like, construction still going for the new building that's next to our house, and that my loft will get renovated. And so I had my mom come over earlier today and we talked quite a lot about renovation plans. And the key mission is to get this hole, you get up to the stairway, take it to my loft. So we're planning to cover that hole, and we are planning to take all of these bricks out that you could, even from the door outside, you could access my loft. At the beginning of October 2017, when I went on the school trip, especially that one day that I had a hike, and man, I hated it. It was such a tough day. Before that school trip, me and my father had this loft together, if you recall, and we'd always get through this door and access the loft. But while I was away on my school trip, we moved all the stuff down to this house. And one day after having returned from that school trip, I spent my first night in this house. We closed the loft for a year, but then we got it more organized. But now the mission is to cover this hole and remove all of these bricks from the wall so that could actually make it from the door to this stairway that he would expect to make it up to my loft. Well, I'm not gonna talk about this topic any further for today. I will get into session any minute now. In fact, I should have already started, but my client told me that camera isn't working so well, so we delayed it by 10 minutes. After that, though, I am looking to do another workout at the gym. Okay, well, that's already done. Now, 1 hour ago, heading out to the fitness, and my goodness, just look at this motorbike. Is it an electric motorbike? Because this is really, really small. Yeah, it is freaking small. And man, like even if I was to see this in a movie, I would still hardly believe it. Even if there was a portrait of this in the museum, just look at the hairstyle. It's like a bunch of croissants on her head. Just even if I made a painting out of that, or if there was such Avengers character that would even dress up like that, holy shit, man. But man, such a funny, well, should I even say character, but such a funny hairstyle, honestly. Wouldn't even imagine. And what the heck is this thing doing there? Like, this is a freaking plate of a car. I don't know what that is doing. Like, it's stuck up there. I don't know why. Anyway, so I'm almost there, guys. Just about to get into the sports club. And I do have a big plan. So in this 4-day period between Wednesday, which is now yesterday, and Saturday, I have a plan to go to the fitness club on 3 of these 4 days, which now I shall say 2 of the next 3 days, because yesterday's already done and over with. But today and either tomorrow or the day after that, depending on my timing tomorrow, I'll get to go to the Mac 1 fitness club. Otherwise, I'll leave that till Saturday so that I can make it on a high note.
I'm here when you need my voice. I'm here when you need my voice. I'm here when you need my voice. I'm here when you need my voice.
So I went to Mac 1, got a workout done, and just look at this. Look at how they put this out. Snowflake eyes, really? And not even a mouth. And look at the way that they put out this ornaments. And just tying even a snowman with heart eyes. I mean, I saw 2 or 3 people take a picture of that thinking, yo, what the hell? And so I thought, yo, why don't I get this on video? And they have a golden snowman too, that's quite funny. Man, just look at these dudes. Because like just before I started to clip this, well, this one just peeked off the wall there. And what I mean by peek is just like making a hide and seek pose, you know. He was trying to play hide and seek with that dude there. I mean, that dude would be like, it's been 10 seconds and I find you. You're hiding in the closet. You're hiding under that tree. So now it's the end of the day, and I can say it has been a very active one. I can't end this on a high note. I wanted to do everything, as this was my last chance. And I can't even pass through this. It's a construction zone, and now a lot of more work has been done here than what I had showed you on Friday last week. So I make it out. Here we go. I made it back to the house after 3 hours, after another epic workout where I did a 60-minute run, 16-minute jog, and I lifted the weights 50 times. It was an intense arm stretching exercise in the break before I went on to do that jog. And yeah, these were, well, today and yesterday were 2 days I really wanted to live the most. So on Monday and on Tuesday, I had spent the entire day at home, and then I said the 2 days after that I would really like to cherish them, make the most out of it. Yesterday was a really good day to take the train. However, if you remember the day at the end of March last year when I went touring around the city, taking the trains, I would really like to do it like that. But if it wasn't for this crazy weather, like the weather had really disrupted my plans. It was a freaking cold wind. And that was a fun day. I am really hoping that I can get to do this again sometime in the future. But I still went with my plans despite that really windy weather, or very cold windy weather. I would have done so yesterday if it wasn't to be for this craziness. And I got another story to tell you guys. So before I went to the Mach 1 fitness club, it happened once more. I saw a cat lingering around the shopping mall. This is the third time I have saw a cat walk inside a shopping mall in just 2 weeks. But at the beginning, it was all quite friendly. A woman came up to the cat and said, "Hi, how you doing, buddy?" And they were friends. But then a security guard came in and she tried to get the cat on her lap, but everything went into a panic mode when the cat started to run around, and he then entered a Lacoste store and he tried to hang on to one of the t-shirts, and then the workers got him out immediately, and the guard continued to chase him, and it took freaking minutes to get the cat out of the mall. Man, that was chaos. Then after that, I got to do my thing, do a run at the fitness. So guys, that will do it for today. It is going to be a busy beginning to the day tomorrow for several reasons, but hopefully I'll get to have time to start the vlog ASAP, so I'll see you in the video tomorrow anyways.